Alright, so the question basically is as follows. We have some sort of right triangle like this, and a second one like that. Okay, so here is a right angle. We know that between the beginning and end, you walked closer to the statue 123 meters. We don't know what this distance here is. We don't know how far away you still are from the statue, but we want to know how tall the statue is, the height of the statue, so we'll call that h. And we also want to know, oh no, sorry, I guess that's all we want to know in this particular question. But we do know that the angle here that you looked up at originally was 26 degrees, and we know that the angle that you looked at in the second place was 29 degrees. And we want to find the height. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a second variable. This is the trick. This is what you have to know. We have to create a second variable. Okay, for the second, you know what, I should move that. I'm just going to write it up here, 29 degrees. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we want to put in here the variable x, which stands for distance. Okay, so we're going to find our distance from the statue as well. Okay, so that's the trick, is to create that second variable there. Okay, and now that we have two variables, we're going to need two equations. Okay, the first equation we're going to get by finding the tangent of 26, and the second equation is going to come from finding the tangent of 29. Okay, so both cases, tangent means opposite over adjacent, right? Soka, toa, tangent, opposite, adjacent. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So the tangent of 26, the opposite side is h, and the adjacent side is this whole thing down here, which measures whatever x is plus an extra 123 meters. So down here we'll say x plus 123. For tan 29, the smaller right triangle, the opposite side is also h, but now the adjacent side is just x. It's just the second part of the journey. Okay, so h over x. So now we have two equations, and now we have to put them together because this is a system of equations. So we put them together into one of the variables goes away, and then we can solve the remaining equation for the remaining variable. So what I'm going to do here is isolate h by multiplying both sides of this equation by x. Okay, so now I've multiplied both sides by x. It cancels over here. So now I have h equals x times the tangent of 29. Now that I know what h is, I'll just take this value for h and plug it into my equation up here. So now the new equation I have is the tangent of 26 degrees is equal to x times the tangent of 29 degrees divided by x plus 1 over 23. So now the problem is essentially done. The problem solving step of the problem is done. Okay, we want to solve this equation, and this will tell us the value of x, and then once we know x, we can go back and find the value of h. Okay, so now to solve this is the second part of the problem, which is just the algebra stage. Okay, so we're going to solve this using algebra. So to start, I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by x plus 123. So x plus 123 times the tangent of 26. So there we go, I've multiplied the left-hand side by x plus 123, and I'm going to multiply the right-hand side by x times the tangent of 20, or by x plus 123. So there I multiplied the second half of the equation, and now this x plus 123 will cancel this one, and I'm left with x times the tangent of 29 is equal to x plus 123 times the tangent of 26. Second step is I'm going to distribute. I'm going to distribute the tangent of 26 to both of the things inside the brackets. Okay, so now I'm going to have x times the tangent of 26 degrees plus 123 times the tangent of 26 degrees is equal to x times the tangent of 29 degrees. Okay, so step 1, multiply both sides to get rid of the fraction. Step number 2, distribute the brackets to get rid of the brackets. Now that all the fractions and brackets are gone from the equation, we must rearrange the equation. So I'm going to get everything that has an x in it onto the left-hand side and everything that does not have an x in it to the right-hand side. So I'm going to do 2 steps at once here. I'm going to subtract x times the tangent of 29 degrees from both sides. And I'm also going to subtract 123 times the tangent of 26 from both sides. Whoops, 123, there we go. So I'm going to do both of these at once, and what I'm going to be left with is x times the tangent of 26 minus x times the tangent of 29 equals negative 123 times the tangent of 26. Okay. Now everything that has an x is on the left, everything that doesn't is on the right. So now all the terms on the left-hand side have a common factor of x. So I'm going to factor out an x. Okay, so I'm going to have x times the tangent of 26 degrees minus the tangent of 29 degrees, which is equal to negative 123 times the tangent of 26 degrees. Alright, and now to get rid of this stuff in the brackets on the left and just be left with an x, ooh, that's a nice fraction mark, I'm going to divide both sides by tan 26 minus tan 29. So the tangent of 26 minus the tangent of 29, and I have to do this to both sides because it's an equation, tan 26 minus tan 29. Okay, so what I'm left with at the very end of it all is x is equal to negative 123 times the tangent of 26 degrees over the tangent of 26 degrees minus the tangent of 29 degrees. And now I'm going to look back right away at my equation way over here. Okay, where h is equal to x times the tangent of 29. Well, this is x. Okay, so to find h, I have to multiply this by the tangent of 29. Okay, because this is x. To find h, I multiply x by the tangent of 29. So to find h, I multiply this by the tangent of 29. So I'm going to have h is equal to negative 123 times the tangent of 26 times the tangent of 29 divided by the tangent of 26 minus the tangent of 29. So there's my formula, and now I just have to calculate. So I will bring up my trusty calculator, and I will put this whole thing in. So it's a fraction, so I got to start with a bracket. Negative. Nope. Try that again. Negative 123. Oh, that's ugly. How do I put in negative 123? Bracket. 123 negative. There we go. Times 26 tan times 29 tan end bracket divided by start bracket. So you can see what we have on the top so far is negative 123 times tangent of 26 times tangent of 29 divided by bracket the tangent of 26 minus the tangent of 29 and bracket. So again, don't look at the number on the screen, look at the equation in the top of the calculator. It says, or sorry, look at the expression in the calculator. It says negative 123 times tan 26 times tan 29 over tan 26 minus tan 29. And I hit enter for equals, and it tells me 499.48. I'm just going to round that up to 500 and say that the statue is a whopping 500 meters tall. And there we go. We're done.